I've known a few brittle bone people because I've just basically had some encounters with people who've had that. And when I first heard about people who've broken their bones more than 200 times, you can't imagine it. But even sometimes lifting a kettle and you break your arm and you just get so used to it.
I wouldn't say you get used to it. You know how to manage it. I think that's the thing. And it's so sporadic. So people go, well, I wouldn't want to leave the house if I had that. I can be partying, I can go clubbing, and I can have a whale of a time with, again, a few glasses of wine, and nothing, touch wood, nothing happens. I can roll over in bed and snap a collarbone. So I just think, just get on with it. You never know what's around the corner, so I might as well just enjoy life.
But you often, when you meet people now, because you're getting more famous, they say, oh, you're an inspiration. And I know that really winds you up.
Yes, so I've done an article about the whole word of inspiration, and I just feel that if you're inspired by me because you look at me and go, gosh, if I were like you, I don't think I'd cope. And I've had complete strangers go, I don't think I'd want to be alive if I were like you.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
find you inspirational. If you want to feel inspired by me because I am a good writer, I'm, a good actress, I'm a savvy businesswoman, I've got good dress sense, feel inspired by that. Not just for the simple fact that I live with something I've never known any different. Just because I might make a cup of tea different to how you and I make a cup of tea, it doesn't mean that it's exceptional. It doesn't mean that that makes me inspirational.
But isn't it interesting?
I've been at the receiving end of hate speech. I've had a young gentleman come up to me, make a gun with his finger and put it against my temple and pretend to shoot me in a supermarket. I've had verbal abuse on the street, and I can tell you that it is terrifying. You feel violated, you feel scared, you feel like you should be ashamed of who you are. I realise that we are, the police force is under a lot of pressure. But as an ex-high school teacher, sadly one of my children committed suicide at age 11 because of taunting and verbal abuse. He had autism. And I just think that it might just seem to the onlooker as just a quick, insult. But I tell you, that stays with you. It stayed with me. I can remember exactly where I was on each of the occasions I've received verbal abuse.